Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 3rd. I'm Whitney Turner. Thanks for joining us for Catch Up Quick, WVLT's daily fastcast airing 10:30 in the morning, Mondays through Fridays. We want to get a check of your first alert forecast with meteorologist Belle Oliver. Rainy start to this Wednesday.
Yeah, starting off with some scattered showers and some thunderstorms out there, mainly east of I-75. You'll notice a lot of those showers back towards Morristown and Newport, even Gatlinburg picking up some of those showers in Bristol and Johnson City. Even some of us seeing some clearing so far this afternoon. Notice Jamestown and Crossville seeing a little bit of sunshine starting to peek through some of those clouds. All of us staying mostly clear as far as the rain goes here in downtown Knox County. But again, most of us seeing a lot of those heavy downpours down towards Rogersville, to the east of Morristown and Greenville, Newport, Banner Hill, and Johnson City, also in Bristol. So this is going to be for the rest of the day where we have spotty off and on showers continuing with lots of heavy cloud cover. Temperatures not too terrible, stepping outside into the middle 60s for today, but I'm tracking another day of at least a little bit better coverage in the rain coming up on Thursday. Some of those storms could be a little bit stronger at times. What you need to know coming up. Whitney.
Belle, thank you so much. A Loudoun County man has now been convicted of sex crimes against a child after a plea in court. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office said Aaron Parton pleaded guilty to 3 counts of sexual exploitation of a child. It follows an investigation connected to volunteers at Philadelphia Elementary School. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says children's safety is driving priorities, saying today's outcome reflects their commitment to holding offenders accountable. And new details in a deadly shooting in Harriman over the weekend. 18-year-old Holden House on your screen there is dead, and a 17-year-old is in custody facing charges. The district attorney says this all happened at a party at the Mr. Clean business. 17-year-old Riley Pollock is in custody, charged with second-degree murder, aggravated assault, and destruction of evidence. The juvenile court petition cites witnesses who say Pollock got into a fight with another person, pulled out a gun, loaded it, and hit that person in the head with it. That's when the gun went off and House was shot. Holden House's mom is remembering his legacy and warning parents of the tragedy.
Always tell your children you love them, even if you hate them at that moment because they drove you crazy. Always tell them that you love them. That might be the last thing they ever hear from your mouth.
Right now, Pollock is being held in the Knox County Juvenile Detention Facility. Although he's only 17, his name is released because of the severity of the charges. New details, Tennessee planning to appeal a recent ruling that overturned 2 gun laws. A state attorney general filed a notice of appeal yesterday after a panel of judges in West Tennessee ruled late last month the laws were unconstitutional. One was a ban on guns in public parks. The other was a law against carrying a gun with the intent to go armed. The attorney general argues that they, in fact, are constitutional. The Tennessee Firearms Association says the appeal could take a year or more to be addressed. WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols. Only 3 more days until the Vols take on ETSU in Neyland for the home opener of the season. A lot of attention on game day, but some students and fans expressing some safety concerns. Saturday's game is going to bring in more than 100,000 people to campus. Game days create a completely different atmosphere than just a typical day at UT. And because of this, UT police work with multiple city agencies as well, like KPD, KFD, and AMR, to make sure you stay safe out there enjoying the game. And with week 1 officially in the books of football season, we've got an updated AP Top 25 poll for you. So, how did Tennessee move up from its number 24 preseason ranking? Well, we went up 2 spots. We're now sitting at number 22, just behind an Alabama team that struggled in a season opening loss to Florida State. The Seminoles are all the way up to number 14 there. Number 4, Georgia, comes into Knoxville in just a couple of weeks. The Bulldogs, they are behind new number 1, Ohio State, Penn State, and LSU. Despite their losses, Texas and Clemson are still in the top 10. And one of the main reasons the Vols are 1-0, the play of transfer quarterback Joey Aguilar. Because of his efforts Saturday, he has been named the Manning Award Star of the Week. Obviously proud of his signal caller is offensive coordinator Joey Hazel, who talked about the next steps in Joey's progression.
Defining our eyes, defining our feet, and that's something that every quarterback has to continually improve on because it happens so fast. There are so many different looks, especially when we're pushing the tempo. It's a more difficult thing than I think people realize. So he handled it at a high level, but again, love to see it even grow more.
Aguilar fired the longest pass play in the SEC last week when he connected on a 73-yard bomb to Braylon Staley in the second quarter. He was one of only 2 Power 4 quarterbacks to hit on a 70-yard pass play.
And now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Belle Oliver.
A few of us waking up to some spotty showers and thunderstorms out there for your Wednesday morning. You'll notice a lot of these back towards Johnson City, Bristol, along I-26, and also most of us starting to clear out behind all of these showers and storms, mainly to the west of I-75. I want to zoom in on some of the stronger parts of the storm here. This is towards Whitesburg and Mohawk, right along I-81 there to the east of Morristown. Probably the heaviest shower there. Most everyone else staying dry. A few little spotty showers along the mountains there in Gatlinburg and Kewaukee, south of Maryville and Madisonville, as well. And then La Follette picking up one lone little shower there so far on this Wednesday. Here's what you can expect for the rest of the day. We'll notice more of these showers continue to push off towards western North Carolina, still sticking with some cloud cover today for your Wednesday. We'll notice a few more isolated showers towards Wednesday afternoon, and that will be spotty at times throughout the day on your Wednesday. And then by tonight, we'll see a few passing clouds, and we should be able to dry up by 9 or 10 o'clock. But we do have another day of rain coming towards tomorrow. For temperatures today, we'll stick with lots of cloud cover, and then we'll see temperatures kind of top out into the upper 70s and lower 80s area-wide. 78 in Knoxville, 80 degrees in Kingston, 75 in Crossville, and 81 degrees in Pigeon Forge by later on this afternoon. Again, I've been mentioning we have another push of rain coming towards tomorrow on your Thursday, some of which could be a little bit strong to even severe at times. This is all thanks to a cold front that's pushing in by tomorrow night heading into Friday. That'll really kick up some of these showers and thunderstorms. So heading out the door tomorrow morning, Thursday, there will be some more spotty showers towards that morning hour. So heading out early, 8 o'clock, going off to school, taking the kids there, going to work, bring the umbrella and keep it with you all day on your Thursday. You'll notice it's not widespread by any means. At least by lunchtime, we could see a little bit more coverage in some of these showers and thunderstorms. And this is where that main line comes in. We're tracking that broken line of scattered storms to come in by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, extending from Smeatville, Morristown down to Knoxville, Wartburg, and Crossville. That'll continue to push on through as that front continues to swing through East Tennessee. By tomorrow night, 8 p.m., still noticing a couple more of those scattered thunderstorms, Maryville and Gatlinburg towards the Southern Valley as well. So again, for that severe risk, we are under a marginal risk of severe weather tomorrow. That's a level 1 out of 5, mostly looking at that flooding risk for tomorrow and also some high winds. Now, not every storm is going to be severe tomorrow, but just keep an eye out and we'll also keep you updated as well throughout the day. So upper 70s, lower 80s over the next few days. The weekend looking mostly dry right now. We could see a few isolated showers on Friday and Saturday. Next week looking a lot better. Temperatures lowering into those 80s with some sunshine and some clouds.
Belle, thanks so much. Well, we've been telling you about the city of Knoxville's discussions to sell part of Chilhowie Park. Well, last night, council members once again decided to postpone making that decision for the second time. The current plan is for the Emerald Youth Foundation to put more than $20 million into the area to help with child youth development. But city and community members feel like they need more time to make the decision.
Don't want it to be still rushed. There are a lot of folks. I mean, I think that the town hall meeting that happened was very telling and informative. But once again, there are always lots more people who want to be heard.
Emerald Youth Foundation President Steve Diggs sent a statement saying in part, quote, For more than 3 years, Emerald Youth Foundation has encouraged in hundreds of conversations with individuals, groups, and community leaders about a proposed facility in East Knoxville to serve city children and families. Diggs goes on to say the foundation respects the decision to postpone the vote and will remain committed to the process. Mayor India Kincannon says there will be a public meeting next Monday with a time still being finalized. She says Emerald Youth is also planning to have an open house for the public at their Lonsdale location next Tuesday. City Council approved a new sidewalk and bike lanes on Liberty Street. The $1.5 million project will go between Sutherland and Division Street. The sidewalk is going to connect Sutherland to the TCAT campus on Liberty, and the bike lanes will connect the existing bike route from Third Creek Greenway to Liberty. It should all be done by spring. And Knoxville City Council has now approved an ordinance to allow more businesses to set up patio space, which had previously only been allowed downtown. This gives all businesses with beer permits the option to apply to use part of the public right-of-way to build a patio. The change is effective immediately, so businesses who have been wanting to add patios on sidewalks in public right-of-ways can now apply with the city. A lot of people excited for the grand reopening of that Taco Bell on Strawberry Plains Pike, but no one is more excited than Holston Hahn. We first told you about him on Friday. Holston has become an internet sensation over the past few months, giving everyone news reports on the construction status of that new Taco Bell. Holston has become an inspiration for those in the area after battling leukemia when he was diagnosed at just 4 years old. A family friend created a Facebook page for him during that time so his family could share updates on his health, but recently that Facebook page has been where he's sharing his Taco Bell reports. And now the wait is finally over. The store reopened its doors after a renovation, and Holston was there for it all.
I feel happy. I feel very proud.
Well, I think we've been blessed by a wonderful community who's supported us when Holston was sick and the down times, and I think it's wonderful to now celebrate a good time and just to see the community come out and celebrate something that Holston's happy about, but they're happy about it too. We've all been waiting for a Taco Bell to open, but I think that's what's so wonderful about being part of a community is we pour into them and they pour back.
Really awesome story there. Congrats to Holston. Taco Bell tells us they loved partnering with Holston to celebrate the reopening, and they're so appreciative of all of his hard work keeping the community informed on the construction progress there. The newly built restaurant bringing 35 jobs to the area. Later today, Remote Area Medical set to host a free telehealth clinic in Morristown. RAM says you're going to be able to talk to a doctor alongside an in-person nurse for free on a first-come, first-served basis. Happening today from 1 to 5 at the Food City on Sandstone Drive. You'll be able to get medication refills, second opinions, evaluations, and prescriptions for things like a cold, the flu, and sinus infections. No ID or insurance is required, but they do encourage you to get there as early as possible. It certainly gets busy.
We the People, celebrating 250 years of America. Sponsored by Garza Law Firm.
On September 3rd, 1965, tanks were deployed in Clinton, Tennessee to control racial demonstrations during the Clinton High School desegregation crisis. The event was a significant moment in the broader civil rights movement and the struggle to desegregate public schools in Tennessee and the nation. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you can stay up to date on WVLT.tv, inside your WVLT News app, and of course on WVLT's social media pages. We hope you join us for WVLT News at Noon.